truthful with me about what happened.
I am being truthful.
How do you know?
This is Olivia Lord, a woman accused of killing her fiancé.
All I'm telling you is that he love life, and we lived our life together.
Plaintiff Hephzibah Olivia Lord, age 36 and employed in the mortgage industry, found herself in a grim situation on May 9th, 2010.
He was on the floor, and there was blood. I didn't notice it was a lot of blood.
At her boyfriend's residence in Dallas, tragedy struck as he suffered a fatal contact gunshot wound to his right temple. In a state of panic, Lord immediately dialed 911, and the police swiftly arrived at the scene. Subsequently, she was taken in for questioning at the police station and later released.
Your clothes come back with gunshot residue.
I understand.
Or your hands.
My clothes.
I'm going to charge you with murder.
However, Lord's lawyer contended that the nature of the interrogation had been unduly intense. Without wasting any more time, let's examine the questioning. The interrogation was fast and started off with a lot of energy.
I need for you to take me through this evening, okay? Step by step, so we can kind of figure out what happened. I've already talked to Brian and he's gone. Take me through this evening.
Well, we had a normal day. We went, drank.
I'm sorry.
We did drink. We went. He washed my car for me. Brian came over and helped him install the dishwasher and some of the other appliances. And they started talking about guns and just okay.
They started talking about what, man?
We got such a stupid fight.
Okay, man, I can't hear you.
I'm sorry.
You said you started talking about what?
They were talking about a birthday party.
Okay.
My birthday just passed, and they were talking about Jordan's birthday party, and it kind of upset me. And Brian left. Mike and I got in a little argument about it.
Okay, then take me from the time that Brian left. Brian left.
Probably
I can't understand.
5 minutes, 10 minutes from the time he left. I was in the bathroom.
You and him were in the bathroom?
No, I was in the bathroom taking my makeup off and getting ready to go to bed. And he continued the argument.
Explain the argument. I mean, what was he arguing about?
Olivia did a good job of explaining how the argument influenced the situation. However, it made the detective suspicious.
What was he saying?
That he didn't have money for my birthday and that he owed taxes and he was stressed out. So stupid. He was stressed out about taxes that he owed and mortgage and stupid, just a really stupid argument. He left the room and then I heard like what I thought was splash shatter really loud, and I had the water running, so it's kind of a faint. Went into the kitchen and he was on the floor and there was blood. I didn't notice it was a lot of blood, and I saw glass on the floor, and so I went down next to him and I said, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And then I saw a lot of blood, and oh God, this is not happening. Sorry.
It's okay. And what I'm saying to you is, he was shot at 12:31 a.m. Can we both agree on that?
Probably, yes, we can agree because
You didn't call 911 until 12:38.
Okay.
7 minutes later.
Okay.
What did you do in that 7 minutes?
What did I do in that 7 minutes? I leaned over my soon-to-be husband's body.
You shot him. That's what you did. You shot him.
The detective reacted strongly, causing Olivia to become visibly upset and struggle with her emotions as she tries to explain everything clearly. However, the detective immediately accused her of shooting her fiancé, which wasn't the best way to handle the situation from the beginning.
I did not shoot my fiancé.
You shot him. You shot him.
This is happening?
Yes, this is happening.
I did not
You shot
shoot
him. Yes, you did.
No,
Yes,
I
you
did
did.
not.
Yes, you did.
No, I don't know what happened.
You know what happened.
I don't
You
know
know
what
what happened.
I do not know what
You
happened.
know what happened in there, Olivia.
I don't
You
know
know what happened in there, Olivia. Olivia, you know what happened in there. Olivia, you know what happened there. Because this, you know, and I know that this don't make sense. This don't make sense.
I know it doesn't make
Then goddamn it, tell me the truth. You know what happened in there.
I don't know.
I need for you to be truthful with me about what happened.
I am being truthful.
How do you go from having a bullshit argument to suicide?
I don't know.
Olivia, you should have a serious problem with
I
that.
have a problem with it. I do have a problem.
We're
with
arguing
it.
about a goddamn birthday party. You said you were down there doing this first aid morning shit.
I didn't say I was doing first aid.
Okay, but
I said
did you not know that he was still breathing?
I think.
Did you not know that he was still breathing?
Yes, he was still alive.
So don't you think that it was kind of up
I
for
don't
7
know.
minutes?
What do you do
I'm
when
asking
something
you.
like that
What I'm
happens?
saying to
I
you
don't
is you
know.
it took you 7 minutes. It took you 7 minutes.
I don't know.
It took you 7 minutes. And you don't think that 7 minutes was critical? You don't think that?
Yes, sir, I do. I don't know the
Could that
answer.
not have been a mistake?
I don't know.
Could I-
Don't put that on me.
I'm asking you, ma'am. I'm just telling you the facts. This is what I know. You shot him. You shot him. Yes, you did. You shot him.
The detective's behavior was completely unprofessional. He treated Olivia in a barbaric manner, despite the fact that she had just lost her fiancé.
It was not suicidal. They knew that their son was successful. They knew that their son had all the reasons in the world to live,
Yes.
with or without you. With or without you. That was his house, not yours. You know, right? It was his house. You get ready to move in with
We
him.
were building.
It was his house, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm saying to you is, Olivia, he didn't need you. Did he need you?
We were in love.
Did he need you?
I don't know how to answer that.
I can answer it. He didn't need you.
Okay.
He didn't.
That's your opinion.
No, it's not my opinion. It's what I've discovered, Olivia. I talked to his best buddy who was his friend for 15 years.
Okay, just because somebody makes a lot of money doesn't
That's
mean
not what
they're
I'm saying to
money.
you. What I'm saying to you is you all were not a couple who had invested together in what he had already achieved. Is your name on his mortgage?
No.
Okay. So what I'm saying is you didn't live there. You might have spent the night, but regardless whether you were in the
We
picture,
were building that house.
all I'm suggesting, ma'am, is whether or not you left or whatever, his business was going to continue, correct?
Correct.
And he was still going to pay his fucking mortgage, right? So you were not a financial partner. You were just a female, right?
You
Right?
know what? I think this. I'm done.
You done? You done?
I'm done.
I'm not done.
Well.
I'm not done.
Okay.
You think you run this?
No.
Who the do you think you
I
are?
don't think I.
Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are?
I think I'm a person who just lost their boyfriend.
And I think you're a person whose behavior tonight doesn't add up. That's what I believe.
As time goes on, the situation only worsens. Olivia has reached her breaking point and is clearly tired of being treated harshly, while the detective appears to inject personal opinions into the conversation. The detective's actions go against the basic principles of being a detective.
I don't know. You're asking me a question that I don't know. All I'm telling you is that he loved life, and we
Loved
lived
life.
our life together.
He loved life that much that
We loved our life together. but I
within
can tell
minutes,
you,
within minutes of him leaving the bathroom where you all were discussing this birthday party, he loved life so much from leaving the bathroom where you were discussing this birthday party. He says, you know what?
That's not what happened.
The fact that I love life, the fact that I love my girl, and that we're planning a life together. Screw all that. Screw the fact that I got this business where I'm pulling down every now and then 70 grand a week. Screw that. You know what? I think I'm gonna shoot myself.
I don't know the answer for you. I know.
Well,
I don't know the answer. I'm sorry.
Once again, Olivia attempted to reason with the detective, but he continued to interject personal opinions and present them as facts. One would expect a professional to conduct themselves more professionally in their role and responsibilities, but unfortunately, it was quite the opposite. It is evident why the police faced a lawsuit following this incident.
what I'm gonna do, if your clothes come back with gunshot residue,
I understand.
or your
you can
hands,
have my clothes.
I'm gonna charge you with murder.
You can have my clothes.
I just want you to know that.
I understand.
I want you to
what
prepare
you're saying.
yourself, and I want you to think about that.
I understand.
I want you to think about
that if there's something that you're hiding and that you got deep down inside of you, you can keep it, you can hold on to it, but I need for you to know my intent.
I understand.
That's right, because you know what? I may never know the truth. Your clothes could come back with nothing on them. Your hands could come back with nothing on them. And you might move on and marry some other guy and have family and life, and this shit will go far behind you, and we'll go our own separate ways. But all I'm saying to you, there's two options. And the one option is, if I discover anything that substantiates what I believe, I'm going to charge you with murder.
I understand.
Because I do believe you killed him. I believe that with all my heart. I believe that. I do. Because you have not provided me with one reasonable explanation. And I don't apologize for my conduct. I owe it to Michael.
Understand.
I owe it to Michael,
Yes, you
and I
do.
owe it to Michael's family to do my job. Regardless whether you think it's appropriate or not, I don't care. But I owe it to Michael and his family to do my job. And my job is to inquire. That's what we get paid to do, inquire. We get paid to say, okay, based on what we have in front of us, is it a problem? If it's a problem, why is it a problem? I haven't lied to you. I've told you what I got. I've told you what the problem is. I've fucking showed it to you. You gotta live with that. You do, not me. You gotta live with that. I don't know why you did what you did. I don't know. I don't know why you did it. But you know one thing? I've said some things to you tonight, and I hope to God you think about it tonight. I hope to God you think about it tomorrow. And every one of them are going to tell you, why did she do that? You will not have one that'll say, well, I would have done that.
I understand.
I would have done that. I would have called a guy too who didn't have medical history. And then after he didn't pick up the phone, I would have said, okay, I won't call nobody for 7 minutes. I won't call nobody for 7 minutes, and I around and do whatever I do, and then 7 minutes later I'll call 911.
The interview took place immediately after the 911 call, yet the detective behaved as if he had just apprehended a notorious gang leader. A few weeks later, Dallas police officer Dwayne Thompson submitted a document asserting that there was sufficient evidence to suspect Lord of murdering her boyfriend. This declaration led to a judge issuing an arrest warrant for Lord on June 9th. She was eventually apprehended in California a few days thereafter and spent 9 distressing days in jail. Roughly a year later, a grand jury made the decision not to press charges against Lord for the crime. In response to these events, Lord took legal action against Thompson, alleging malicious prosecution and violation of her Fourth Amendment rights. She claimed that Thompson had arrested her without adequate evidence, deprived her of due process, and unlawfully seized her. Lord put forth her version of events, stating that her boyfriend had been inebriated on the day of the shooting, and she had sought refuge in the bathroom to distance herself from the situation. According to her account, she remained in the bathroom when she heard the gunshot, which she believed to be self-inflicted. Notably, the firearm used, a 9mm Beretta handgun, belonged to her boyfriend. Lord argued that Thompson had falsely informed the medical examiner about the presence of gunshot residue on her clothing, leading the examiner to conclude that her boyfriend had been murdered. Furthermore, she asserted that Thompson had misinterpreted a witness statement in his document. According to the witness, Lord had supposedly said, "I didn't mean to shoot him." Additionally, Lord's lawyer contended that Thompson had inaccurately stated in his report that she had fled to California. Lord maintained that she had planned and paid for the trip prior to her boyfriend's death, intending to visit her father along with her nieces and nephews. To support her case, Lord presented 2 expert witnesses. One was a former police officer who criticized his behavior, while the other was a former judge with expertise in probable cause affidavits and arrest warrants. The defense countered Lord's allegations, maintaining that she was not responsible for her boyfriend's death. However, they argued that at the time of the investigation, Thompson had reasonably believed she was the perpetrator. Thompson claimed qualified immunity, which means he believed he was acting within the law and should be protected from liability. Lord had the burden of proving otherwise. Thompson also claimed official immunity, asserting that he was immune from being sued for malicious prosecution. He had the burden of proving that defense. Thompson denied telling anyone that the gunshot was to the back of the head and maintained his belief that Lord was responsible for her boyfriend's death. Following the trial, Thompson retired without accepting his mistake. For more content like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button.